Good morning, everyone. How are y'all doing today? How are y'all doing? Okay, it is a beautiful Thursday. It is trifling. It's trifling, honey. Thursday, okay? On the Bossy Budgeter, welcome. I am, of course, getting dressed. I have to run errands today, but I want to say hi to my boss babes. Guys, I am going to be practicing on StreamYard. So if y'all see me live doing test runs, tap in and say hello, okay? It's cool. We can have a quick little conversation. I meant to upload on Fuckery Friday, but I'm going to go ahead and condense this one to a really short live. I'm going to make reference to LivLife, okay? And her spiel, the Poor Me campaign that she's running in her car these days, okay? Liv, okay, first of all, let me go ahead and address her. It's a lot of stuff going on, baby, on YouTube, okay? It's a lot of stuff. It's broken marriages. It's other women winning, okay? The other woman is winning, okay? What? I don't care how y'all feel about the other woman, the mistress, or whatever. They're winning, okay? It's winning season for the mistress, okay? And get ready because it's gonna be holiday time, and for holiday time, they gonna get their bread, okay? One way or another, okay? So all eyes on the mistresses, the other women, or as Peach McIntyre call it, the side bitches, okay? But it's their season, okay? They're winning. They're getting the men. They're getting the houses. They're getting the attention and the views. They're getting the YouTube checks, cashing in, baby, okay? So say what you want to say, baby. Antonisha's winning with her man Gerard, okay? And Liv is mad about it, okay? I can't hate on that, okay? Because it's all about being patient, see? Antonisha was a patient woman. She waited. She even watched that man she loved getting married to Liv. Okay? Liv, take note on how to move in the street. Okay? This is what I'm talking about. Remember when I went back and talked about Liv before? Talked about Peach before. And I told these women, don't get too cocky with your man. Don't share your bedroom secrets with your man. Take it from a 40 plus something years old. See, everybody want to talk about old people on the internet. Baby, that's who y'all need to be listening to, boo-boos, okay? Because it's no broken heart over here, okay? I had a husband. He passed away. I was a wife to that man to the very last second of his life, okay? And I hope God will bless me with riches in heaven for that. And I try to be a good person. So I try to give the best advice. This is old auntie over here, okay? I'm not pressed. I'm not struggling. I got a job. I got YouTube channels. Yeah, they not making no coin for me, but it's all in fun, okay? I do social media for social, okay? It's to get to know me, okay? I'm not trying to make a coin everywhere I pop up on the internet. It's okay. It's cool. I'm good, okay? My bills get paid, baby. My credit is whopping, okay? My credit is climbing every day. So I'm not worried at all about nobody or nothing. I'm just here to report. And I just been having this on my mind about Liv. She is so far from being where people like me are, the bosses, okay? The boss level. When you're at the boss level, you do shit on your own. You move with your own. And you move with your babies, okay? You take them along for the ride with you because you gave birth to these people, okay? They are people, okay? They are not things that you can just look at and say, oh, how cute. Oh, look at my baby. Ain't he so cute? No, you got to take care of them. You got to provide. Let me tell you a true story. As a kid, I was a carefree tomboy girl. Okay, I was my mama's tomboy. I was a kid to the end. I played outside. I rode my bike. I played in the mud. I made mud pies. I even fed my cousin the mud pie. He even ate a piece of my pie. That's how silly we were as kids growing up in the 80s, okay? And I remember us going to a market basket in our town. Very years ago. I have so many experiences I can remember of my mom doing her boss thing, being mom, three kids. And we had Thanksgiving dinner to shop for. So we went to this store It was packed. People were there. My mom had a little bit of money. You know, when you're a kid, you can look at your parents and tell the stress on their face. But my mother never expressed that to us. She never said, look, this is what's going on. No. She just make it like, these are my kids. I'm going to make it heaven for my kids. I'm going to struggle in silence. And that's it. I'm a mom. So I'm going to put this load on my back. My kids can be kids and play and pick up what they want in the store if I have it. So that's what we did. We went around the store. We looked at things. We picked up things off the shelf. Well, we wanted candy. We wanted popcorn. We wanted jelly bean. My mom said, look, get one item, y'all. Mama don't have that much, but go ahead. I'm going to let y'all get a snack. Okay, I'm walking. So this is my habit I do. Even when I was a little girl, I look on the ground. I don't know how many people actually look directly on the ground when they're walking, because I want to see where my next step is going. I don't want to walk in a big old hole and hurt my ankle. I don't want to walk in a pile of shit that's in the grass from a dog. So I look on the ground. I've always done this even as a kid, I can remember just walking, pacing the ground. I scan the ground as I walk. I also look in my peripheral. I'm very careful as a person. That's just my nature. I'm not going to let nobody catch me slipping ever again. I will tell you the story about how I was caught slipping on my other channel, okay? Boss Chronicles. This is where all the true life bullshit will happen. This is where you will know the real Chandra and why I'm like this, okay? So anyway, let's get back to the story. We're in the store shopping. My mom is getting a few things here for Thanksgiving, a little bit of seasoning, the cheapest brands, I've learned my thriftiness from my family. Because we weren't rich, of course, Black family in America trying to make it. We're trying to have some independence, some stuff on our own. But grew up in a single parent house. So I scanned the ground, and under a basket, a wheel, I seen some money stuck in the wheel. No one had grabbed the basket. I went by the basket and put my foot where the money was. My little foot. Oh, and they thought, oh, this is a kid playing with the basket. Look at that bad little girl playing with the basket, being a tomboy, all on the ground. I had all my fingers and everything, knees all on the ground, the dirty floor of the grocery store. Everybody walking past me with their dirty shoes. I was trying to get that bread, okay? My mom was way ahead shopping, so she didn't see me. I grabbed the money, put that money up. I looked around quietly. As my brother and sister, they picking up everything off the shelf. My mama said, don't touch that, don't. Well, I was focused. That's what I seen on the ground. I knew would help me and my family. Because this is when you're a little bitty boss growing up as a kid, this is the stuff you do. You try to help your mom. I could read my mom's face. I probably was the only kid in my family at that time, of us three, who could pick up my mama's wave and her body motion, and her language spoke with me. We were very synchronized, and to this day, I am very much in tune with my mother and her energy. And I kind of balance it. I try to remedy what she's feeling. But anyway, with that being said, I just want to say this. That Thanksgiving was a hell of a good Thanksgiving. That was $100 bill I handed my mother. And when I handed her that money in the store, she couldn't contain her excitement. And she looked at me. She gave me a look like, thank God for my children. Okay? She said, in her own way, looked at me, thank God for you. And I never forgot that look. My mother was proud, happy, blessed. We thank God. In the car, I remember the drive home. Our trunk was full of groceries. Baby, Thanksgiving was lit that year. And I don't know how old I was, but I do remember the good times. Despite being in a single parent household. See, these are the things you remember when you're a parent. When you're a child that's raised by a good parent. A good parent is not going to make the child feel burdened. But the child, when they're a sincere child, a child with a heart, a child with sensitivity, and a child who's in sync with people and their emotions, will try to help the parent. And I believe, thinking back on Liv and how I looked at everything unfolded for her to be sitting in this car with her sad moment having a fit in the car, whining about whatever. And people are stepping up to the plate when she's not. Why you're having this fit, Liv? Why aren't you not making memories with your children? That's what I'm asking you. Why are you sitting in Florida and your kids are many states away in Texas making memories? These are critical years for these kids. And even if Gerard had a bad day, you know that his daughter, maybe Ryan, one of those kids, maybe the boy, Christian, will look at their daddy and say, he's not a perfect man, but man, he took care of me. And he did it however he had to, even on his bad days. But Liv, when you had a bad day, what did you do to your daughter? You cut her hair. And I can't forget on video the look. And there's been several looks that I've seen of your children. The looks on their faces when they're disappointed in you. Your daughter, when you cut her hair. And Gerard, and I remember everybody was pissed. I was pissed that you cut that beautiful black child's hair. And she was hurt that you did that. She loved her hair. Everybody loves what's a part of them, what's growing out of their body. That's her hair. You took it on yourself and gave this bullshit excuse like you were going to do her hair and regrow her hair. You should have just cut your own hair. Cut your own hair like a boy and then regrow your hair. I've never done that to anyone. I've never took out my frustration and totally did that to someone. Violated their body in that way. And people will say, oh, that's her child. Yes, but that's also Gerard's child. And, she could have gave some heads up that maybe she's thinking about doing it. If she was a good communicator, if she wanted to be a real parent, a real co-parenting relationship with that man. And now she's mad now. Wow. Really? Now you're mad because this man don't want you anymore. He don't want your conversation. He don't want your bull crap. He don't want the lies. He don't want the sad stories. He don't want the pity parties. No, because when you had him, you didn't want him to touch you, look at you, talk to you. You was disrespectful on camera. You didn't care. You let the world, and you posted it to the world to see it. So yes, I give no crap how you feel. Liv, you will never get no sympathy out of me. Because when I had sympathy, when you had the house, and you say you bought a house, I was happy for your little family. But every time you give us your big yellow butt to kiss, and you make no apologies for how you behave on the internet. So no, we don't know the real you in real life, but I bet you're just like that in real life. And that's the reason why you have no friends, okay? Is this a read? I don't know. It depends on the listener. Am I reading Liv today? It was just on my mind. I've been wanting to say it since Fuckery Friday, and I did not, because guess what? I was at work. Because guess what? I'm trying to make a home. It's really hard when you're doing things by the book. You're doing things the right way. You're doing things in the best interest of your kids. And you want to be blessed in the right way. You do steps. You take the necessary steps to get it done. And that's what I do. And I wish people would do the same thing. That's what being a boss is about. That's what being grown is about. And if you want to be a grown woman, be a grown woman. Stop sitting in your car, eating yourself to death, acting like you're on a diet. Because we know what you're getting all this from. We know that we have reactors who are doing a diet plan. I've said I'm doing a diet plan, and I'm trying to stick with it. I'm eating a salad for lunch today. I'm actually doing the things I'm saying I'm going to do. Because I want to look like the baddest bitch that I was when I was 18 and 19. I still look good. I may have a few wrinkles, but thank God I'm getting older. No one's going to shame me for being old. Hopefully you will get there. Whoever listens, whoever participates with me on my channel. You will get to see the elevation in real time, okay? Because I will post my house when I buy it. I will do the things, and I will tell you how I done it. I'm not ashamed of anything, okay? And that's why I cannot be ashamed of nothing. Everything that I've been through, God intended me to have it go through me. Okay? Because I'm the strongest one who can handle it. Who else can handle the stuff I've been through? You don't know yet, but trust me, there will be parts. I'm going to do my life story in parts. I was going to write a book about me, but I would rather do a video record of me and my experiences. You won't believe the stuff, but I've lived through it and I'm making it, you know? So, I mean, I'm giving you a part of me and I'm trying to talk about this YouTube street stuff, but you know what? It's all in all a bunch of donkey shit. You know, it's donkey behaviors, okay? I'm just trying to make it all make sense. Like, what's your point of coming online? What's the point if you're gonna just make people look at you crazy? Just level up. Are you in school? I mean, I think not. I don't know. You don't give me a studious person vibe. You just don't. Live, get it together, okay? As a matter of fact, I wish a lot of people would get it together. When the mistress or the side bitch or the side chick or the other woman does way better than the main chick, boy, that's something to be said, okay? If you consider yourself the main chick, which now you're not. Now the side chick then took the main role. See, you see how that happens when you're not on your boss shit? When you acting like a victim all the time, when you're lying, when you perpetrating a fraud, when you talking about that man's behavior and character in the wrong way. You see how God and karma turned everything around and you still ain't learned yet? See, when lessons come in your life, you have to learn from them in order to not repeat them. And that's just a note on to your reaction. This is just part 1. I may do a part 2. I may do part 3. I'll start doing in parts because I think it's better. I can keep track of things better that way. I think it's more exciting too, the build up. Okay? This is a trifling Thursday with a few things on my mind. Okay? And I just love my boss babes. If you want to be Boss Babe Official, please subscribe. And don't worry, I will be on StreamYard. I am just going to get to the bottom of it, navigate it, learn it, and it will be on and popping, okay? We will do live shows next month, starting next month. Don't worry. I've done them before. Please go back and see my old videos if you're interested. I would appreciate the support. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I will try to get back in the comment section as soon as possible. Y'all have a good one.